For 13 years, I was just doing music producing, rapping, things of that nature. I was pretty much flatlined at zero, making no money. And I got introduced to the world of coaching and the online stuff, and that seemed all really interesting, but I didn't know how to find my place in it. Fast forward to end of 2022 was when I decided I'll build a high ticket coaching program teaching recording artists how to produce music. I spent about 3 months building the course before marketing it, launched January 2023. Pretty much first 6 months of 2023, I made like a few $100, maybe 1,000 here and there. Tom and I met the same coach, Jeremy Pogue. That's where Tom and I met each other, was through Jeremy. And Jeremy helped me scale from 0 to 20K a month in 7 months in 2023. And then I more than doubled my business in 2024. Basically, where I went with my business, I want to be totally transparent and open with everyone. I got really burnt out. For those of you who may or may not know, musicians are a really tough niche to market, to sell to, and to fulfill. Yes, I've had some great clients, but overall, it just killed me. It got to a point where I kind of started hating my business. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I have a skill set that goes beyond what I'm helping these people with. I'd rather work with higher level individuals. I would love to also get better experience in an organization and learn from someone and people who are ahead of me. So honestly, I was just going through my contacts. I was shooting text messages looking for a role to start doing sales. Tom is the most respected person in my network. And I was like, whatever, I'll shoot my shot. There's no way Tom Cox needs anybody. He's super dialed, but why not? Well, turns out he was the one person who needed my help the most out of all the people I contacted. We started working together. Our conversation was December 17th. And we just were like, dude, let's do this. This is a no-brainer. And it's been a great run ever since. And so our goals now are to take this business, Vertical Motion, really to that next level. And I want to be the one who's driving everything forward. So that is pretty much where I'm at right now. I love this idea of high ticket coaching and teaching people and transforming lives. I think that that's an amazing thing. It transformed mine, it transformed Tom's, and multiple others. And I realize I'm pretty good at it, and I want to try to help people do that. So my mission now is to help experts make money from their knowledge by building a high ticket coaching program. I know that the roadblocks I ran into before mine was, should I do this? Should I build a course? This new thing, school's coming out. Should I do a monthly recurring low ticket thing? What do I just didn't know what to do. And I got confused and I got pulled in so many directions. So my mission is to help people who have amazing ideas, passion, expertise, and they're already professionals and give them that direction and help them get to where they want to go. Really the fastest, easiest, and simplest way, which in my opinion is through consulting or high ticket coaching. It's charging people a lot of money where each client pays you thousands or tens of thousands of dollars rather than courses or, all these other little things. And it's also to help people build a business they love. Okay. I was passionate about music, but let me tell you, the business model of helping musicians, I became very not passionate about it. So I want to help people build a business, not just around their passion, but a business model that they're passionate about so that they don't run into what I ran into, which was the business ends up kind of killing the love for the passionate thing, right? Like my business model kind of killed a little bit my love for music, and I'm trying to rediscover my love for music. I want to help people not go through that. So not just make money, but also love the business that you're doing. I think that it's really important for me personally to build a business by design, not by default. So what I did first was business first, life next. I didn't do that knowingly though. Obviously, if you were to ask me, I would say, of course my health is more important. Of course my marriage is more important. Of course my family is more important, right? But there's a difference between saying it and then acting as if. I was not acting as if. I put my business before everything else, before my mental health, before my sleep, before my marriage, before my family, because I didn't build it first. I didn't build it by design. So first thing is what are constraints that I'm going to put on my business, right? My wife and my health will come first. So my business will have to come after that. Next thing in terms of actually building the business. I think we're moving into a new phase in this coaching space. I think the phase of the best offer wins and the best guarantee wins, I think those days are over at this point. I think we're in a phase now where it's not about being the best or having the best offer or having the best headline. Now it's like, who do you trust the most? And that's going to come down to like how you as a business owner or coach or consultant, how do you present yourself? Whether that's LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, doesn't matter. The reason Tom Cox wins and why Vertical Motion is the #1 executive career coaching program in the game is because Tom Cox is a trustworthy person, right? Honestly, the offers, it's really hard to differentiate your offer. It's all the same. It's going to be a video course. It's going to have group. It's going to have one-on-one. It's all going to be around the same kind of stuff. But what makes Vertical Motion different is Tom Cox actually has experience that no other career coaches have. He just doesn't. Or they just don't. So that's going to be a big thing for you guys is you need to lean into what makes you different, not what makes you better. Because you're not going to be the best, and that's fine. You don't have to be the best, right? You just have to be great at what you do, and you have to gain trust. And you have to also have an abundant mindset and realize there's a space for you to carve it out. Like you can carve out your space in your niche and make $1 million a year, not being the best. You don't have to be the best. And you can still make $1 million a year. So keeping that in mind as well, knowing who you're going after, figure out a content cadence that is going to work for you. You don't have to do Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter. Pick one, pick two, stick to what you're good at. And when you get, like, don't overthink getting started, right? You can literally start by just doing one-on-one consulting. You don't have to build a video course. You don't have to build a whole community. Like, get a few clients, over-deliver, go really hard, do unscalable stuff for like a few months, get some cash in the door. Then from there, okay, how do I scale this? How do I make this easier on myself? But people try to build the whole thing before they start, and then they never start. Just start, and then build as you go, if that makes sense. The guy who you and I we paid two of the same guys. So both those guys, Jeremy and Austin, these are coaches Tom and I have both worked with. I paid both of them because their YouTube video production quality was really bad. And that made me trust them more. Because this is not anything bad to Nick, because Nick's all about helping people's production quality go up. So if you can do both, that's great. But I saw these coaches in a space full of other coaches. And all of them have like super flashy stuff, right? Like the whole space is flashy, flashy, flashy. And I've paid those flashy people and gotten bad results. Those people are all focused on marketing and sales, not on client success. Then I see this blonde guy from Canada, Jeremy Pogue, make terrible screen recording videos, and everything he's talking about is valuable. He has legit results, and he just seemed like he didn't really care if I worked with him or not. Same with Austin. And guess what? Both of them proved me right, and they proved Tom right. So not to say that you shouldn't have high production quality at all. Tom's production quality is really, really good, and he's obviously trustworthy. But I want you guys to understand that's like a big mental block I see with people is I got to get my background. I got to get my camera. I got to get my mic. It's like you're literally worrying about the wrong things that are not going to help people buy from you. I guarantee it. You do not want people to buy from you based on the production quality of your videos. That has literally nothing to do with the knowledge you can share. Don't let that be a block.